Ngicela isihlalo. Umbuzo wami kuminister uthi kulama ward angelama ward coordinators azafakwa nini ama ward coordinators lawo ukuthi ancedise omama. Okwesibili ukuthi lapho kulama ward coordinators khona ama wards akhona amakhulu kakhulu abenelisi ukusebenza ngendaba zokuswela kokuhambisa. Ngiyabonga.
Honorable Minister. Ndinechikumbiro chokuti when Honorable Speaker started speaking, my translation was not working. So I kindly ask for staff also to help me so that I can understand the question better and I can respond adequately. Honorable Member, please may you repeat your question?
Ngiyabonga Mcinisela. Umbuzo wami uthi ema reserve ngale kula ndawo ezingela kulama ward angelama ward coordinators. Ama ward coordinators lawo azafakwa nini? Owesibili uthi lapho kulama ward coordinators khona ama ward akhona amakhulu kakhulu.
Sorry, Honorable Member, the translation is not audible.
Madam Speaker, I can translate.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
Why is Shona not being translated in this house? Only Ndebele is being translated. You are Shona here. Nyarara we. Awu nyarara lapha akelichasiseni. Nyarara. Uma yenza njalo. Uphendule.
Honorable Minister, are you ready to respond?
Mazita, Madam Speaker, ndinoda kutenda zvikuru. Oh, okay.
Minister, pindirai nemutauro wamunoda.
Madam Speaker, ndinotenda kuti
Shona, asizishona, asizwa. Translate for us. Tit for tat. Isn't Ndebele siya translate Shona, cause translate. Ningabosidelela. Wewe borani wewe. Umborani wewe.
Unozama olokele usana utijairira.
Ngili Ndebele. So ukuthi
please.
Why are we translating one language? Why are we translating one language? In 45 years after independence, why are you translating one language? It's unacceptable. You can't silence the Ndebele.
On a point of order, Madam Speaker. Shut up. On a point of order, Madam Speaker.
Mlokeli garapas dokuingego.
On a point of order, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, on a
are
point
you
of
the
order.
acting chief whip?
Yes, I am.
Please, may you come in?
Mlokeli garapas dokuingego.
Kudzingwa muno iwewe.
This is a very complex matter, but I'm going to try to deal with it in the simplest way. So on this platform, we try to use English, not because we are good at English, but because we want almost all languages to actually understand what we are saying or broadcasting. So you can see that Shona people, Ndebele people, Tonga, Venda, Shangani, and everyone else, these are groups of people. Some of them would not even understand Shona. So if we use English, we are able to harness many languages. I believe that our ministers could choose to use English so that they cover a lot of people. But another problem is when people go to parliament, we do not discriminate based on language, based on your ability to speak fluently, either English, Shona, Ndebele, Tonga, whatsoever. You go with any language, you address with any language which you can when we are dealing with parliamentary issues. What is very important is that there is need for us to have robust systems, robust translators in our parliament. That is the issue. So the system is there, which can be used to translate, but when it is down, that is when we always have problems like these problems. But I just want to address the honorable members. There were so many honorable members who were interjecting and giving others a problem in terms of understanding each other. Both sides, Honorable Molokele, what he was doing is not right. He's in parliament. He must understand that the Constitution of 2013 was trying to address the issues of language barriers, the issues of language inequalities, where since 1980 people were being taught only one language in their province. If you go to Ndebele, they would teach them Ndebele. You go to Mashonaland, they would teach them Shona. To Mashingo, southern Mashingo, they could teach each other Shangani. In other parts of Ndebele, Tonga, Venda. It was not an issue of saying, okay, let us have an overall language as a country. For example, the nation could have adopted languages like Tonga. You can say, okay, let us have a national language like Tonga. Taking Tonga as a national language, it was going to help because you are taking it from a minority group. So the Shonas will not accuse to say, okay, the Ndebeles, you are trying to be superior. So you are using Tonga. You are, the Shonas won't blame the Ndebeles, and the Ndebeles won't blame the Shonas for that. So it was going to be very easy for us to have a national language like Tonga. And also, after we have dealt with that, we're supposed to teach so many languages in schools. So many languages. They were supposed to be taught in schools because when we are still young, we learn quickly and we can grasp to new things easily than when we are old. So I believe that the way this whole thing is being taken, I don't like Mai Mutsvangwa. But in this case, I don't think she was wrong to ask for somebody to help with the issues of translation. Why? She was supposed to respond to issues as they are. So if you think that this person is addressing a certain issue, while she's addressing a certain issue, it becomes a problem. So translation was going to help the minister to deal with this issue as it is. And there is no need for emotions when you are in parliament. That is the biggest problem we have in Africa. We use emotions where it's not necessary. Let us fight for language equality, but respectfully, right there in parliament, at the appropriate time. Let us deal with this issue at the appropriate time. When we are dealing with serious business, let us stick to serious business. So in this case, in my own view, Mai Mutsvangwa didn't breach anything. What was needed is that she gets the translation and she deals with it. So I believe that this is something which was very important. If there was need for that to be translated again into Ndebele, they were simply going to have somebody translating to the honorable members in Ndebele. They would have asked for a point of order so that they request that and it is granted.